helping people. Okay? And then the money is secondary. So if you do the right thing first, and like our concern, Jazz's concern was about helping her with her diabetes, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't about necessarily recruiting her. If she likes the product, she'll come in, the business, if she sees it. How many of you are taking the product right now? Everybody? Everybody taking Zija?
Yes.
Okay.
Every day.
How does everybody feel on it?
It's great. It's
Feel
kicking.
better?
Energy.
Yeah.
It's kicking.
Energy. That's right. Feel better. Okay. I know I did. I've lost 45 pounds. I think my big guy now is bigger. I typically lose half myself. Okay? But I had my own issues, and this product has pretty much saved my life and my mother's life. So you have to find your story. So when I share with somebody, we shared with the lady today, me and my fiance, about what it did for us. You know, I've lost weight. I feel better. I don't have that issue. But I saw what it did for my mom. This is the story I share. You have to find your own story if you don't have one. And the story that I share with folks is that my mother had diabetes, 5 heart surgeries within 5 years, had a stroke 2 years ago, was taking steroids to keep her lungs open to breathe so she could stay alive, was taking 880 milligrams of high blood pressure medicine a day, 880, and she only has 1 kidney that works, and only half of it works. She's been 6 since she was a kid. She wasn't supposed to have children, but she had 3. I'm glad she did, because I'm married. But she was dying. We didn't expect her to live much through the end of this year. In December, Saturday before December, or before Christmas, I'm sorry, Saturday before Christmas, I give her a pack of Super Mix. We all know what Super Mix is, right?
Of course.
Yes.
The next day I checked on her, and she told me she went from 880 milligrams of high blood pressure medicine to 80. My first thought was, God, we got to take her to the hospital. No, she was fine. Second day she took only 50 milligrams. 6 weeks ago now, she went to the doctor, and they checked on her. She said, you don't need steroids to keep your lungs open. So for the first time in years, you don't need any medicine. So your lungs are completely cleared up.
How many super mixes is she taking?
She only took, she now takes about one a day. Yeah. When she started, she took half a pack. But she wasn't concerned. She was concerned. She didn't know what it would do. So I also shared with her it's not a herb. It's just a food. It's a superfood.
True.
But, so that's my story. Is that, you know, I was so impressed with seeing my mother's life that I went to corporate in Utah. I saw the corporate headquarters with my own eyes. I saw the manufacturing. I saw the care that was in this company. You guys are in the right company. I've only been in this just over 100 days. Mingo, you've been in longer than me.
What?
You've been in this longer than me. You're an old timer, my friend. Really, you're an old timer.
I know much for you.
I've only been in 100 days. It's over 100 days.
Yeah. Kaka-join lang namin. Yes.
Well, the first week, I went gold.
December.
I made gold in the first week. I was the second
November,
person in the United
December.
States to make gold. And then hit Mercedes, qualified for Mercedes in 6 weeks. And it says at home now, because I'm here. And when she goes home, she gets to learn how to drive a Mercedes. If she got to learn to drive anyway, I might as well be a Mercedes, right? But all you can get, but you got to start with caring about people. So it's all about having a story. I was so passionate about the product. Let's just say you have a mother that you absolutely love, and she's dying. You know, you gave her something to save her life. You saw a dramatic change. That would inspire you, right?
Portland, Oregon.
That's your story. That's what happened. I walked away from another company I was working with. I quit. And I did this full time.
And then you were talking that you were working before, and another
Yeah, I
company.
was with another company, and I left it in January.
Solid.
In January, I left it. I sold my position and I left. And I did this.
So you concentrate Zija company?
I came to Zija Company full-time. Full-time distributor because I saw it, and I took a risk. You know, I took a risk. I gave up a lot to do this. But I believe in the product that much. So, yeah, so if you're gonna share this and build this big, first of all, you gotta believe in it. What are you willing to give up? Believe in it. Secondly, have a story. How many of you have a story to share with people? No, like the story I just shared. Rico, do you have a story?
Yes, of course.
What's
Lots of
your
stories.
What's your story about this?
Where do I start?
You mean just one story?
Just kidding.
You're the star.
I know. It's a kidney problem. I've got a friend of mine his mom is suffering. It's like what do you want? Dialysis. Yeah, dialysis treatment. I think. So his mother is actually being treated twice a week. Thanks God, there's Zija once a week already.
Wow.
So it's making a difference for him.
And my father also takes Zija every day, Smart Mix. Sometimes if it's lost, Super Mix. So one day, actually, he doesn't believe anything about any product or something. Just my father is really a hard-headed man. Normal or normal. Normal. I don't know. So that time, one day, he told me that his pains actually he's driving a motorcycle from here to his workplace, and it's actually around 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours from here. It's actually it's a long distance, and it's hard for a man whose age is around 59 doing that daily. So he has he has an arthritis in his back. He's suffering his they call this one his little joints, and also when he suffers hangover. He suffers hangover. He always what's saying English is
Vomiting.
Vomiting. He always vomit.
What's Zija doing right now? Helping with the pain?
All the pain is gone. Swear to God. And hangover, he can already handle the hangover. Yeah, that's the good thing.